How's it going, everyone? So, this is pretty much just an update video. So, last week I was planning, I got my third package in as far as my birthday gifts. And I was planning to shoot that last week, but unfortunately, the tracking on that did not go as followed. So I will be filming that as soon as I'm done with this video and then get them uploaded. So that's why there wasn't a video last week. If I noticed that we have about 10 new subscribers, so thank you. So if you're not familiar, a little bit of history. Pretty much I've been on this like financial grind for like about 7 years. I did have a financial video that was set up, like doing the whole how I got to where I'm at, and I, it accidentally got deleted when I was making space for my phone. I thought I had it in the saved video file, and it ended up so. But there's still a little bit of it whenever I go over burn rates on the one financial video that I did. But I don't go into detail of my personal experience to make it more relatable, so that you can see you're not the only one out there. But I do need to readjust. So for the past 2 years, I've pretty much been putting in about, I want to say it's about 85, it has to be, it's up there. It's probably like 85%, like it's not following any financial advice whatsoever. It's probably like 85% of every single dollar that I made for the last 2 years has gone into sealed products, or grading or anything like that. Just trying to boost that entire, it's all about building assets. That's all my focus has been on. Still going to be doing Flesh and Blood, but I am going to pull away from doing Pokemon and Magic. If you are investing in those, I'm not saying don't. It's just what I'm doing for my personal preference and readjusting how I manage my profile, so to speak. So as far as Tails goes, I want to say I have about 5,000 in pre-orders done. Monarch, I have about 12,000 in sealed product, and I have the full collection of cold foils. I think I'm missing one alternate art. And then on Crew, still have a case, first edition sealed, Arcane first edition sealed, and the original Welcome to Wraith. I still have a case sealed. So don't plan on doing that. I'm still waiting for all my other commons, the common cold foils, to get sent in. Still haven't gotten them. Still haven't gotten any news on it. I want to say it should be a few more months. So like right now, I was hoping it would be by now, because I've seen some people post cards they were getting, and I've been seeing some unlimited graded products come up. So I know those weren't, expressed out, right? And I was hoping that they catch up by time, but I haven't received my email about the cards coming in yet. So I don't know. I mean, it could be possible that the store that, sent them out, could be possible. They're just like, oh crap, look what these are worth now. Because when I first brought them in, because I wanted to make sure, like, going over everything, because it was my first time sending them for grading, I went through a store, which they charged like an extra 20% on top. But when I got my legendaries, and they were up in price too, so I really don't think that's what's going on. I think it's just, we're probably looking at October before we see those cards. So hopefully before we go to Orlando, that way maybe I have some like trade fodder when we're down there. Maybe we might find something that we like. But I want to build more on the cash reserves, so that's why I'm making this adjustment. So it's probably going to go more realistic, where it's more like 10-15% of my income is going to go towards Flesh and Blood. I'm still going to focus mainly on Flesh and Blood. If there's a Magic set that I like, I may buy like one collector box. It's probably not worth the investment to buy one box, but just to have it, you never know what's going to happen. Like, look at Double Masters, right? So Double Masters, I bought 6 boxes. and I have a case of the collectors, and that's that's starting to move. I don't know. It could be Rudy news, and that's probably another reason why I'm like stepping back a little bit, because there's a lot of chatter with everything that's going on, and I have quite a few invested in comics, but the whole WADA situation that keeps blowing up on the news right now, I don't know. I mean, it's not hard, but I don't know. There could be other things afoot, it's just like comics. It could be the same with Magic cards, everything with the extensive gains we've seen in the past 2 years. It could be just, hey, this was undervalued and now it's reaching what it's supposed to be, just like a normal stock would. Or it could be, that dirty word manipulation. So, but I want to focus on building my cash positions and then getting some things taken care of that I've been holding off on through these last 7 years. So make those a priority, and then see where we're at. If I need to adjust, maybe like there's a crew set that's gonna come out. Like they say, there's not gonna be a third set this year, but who knows? There might be, there might not be, but I'll be ready for when that comes out. And then let's see. I want to say that covers just about everything.